Within this audio summary, I saw a documentary that could explain why nationalism was so widespread and used, especially within the United States, where it has attached itself to multiple ideologies and party alliances. In my search, I found The Brink, produced by Alison Clayman and Marie-Therese, following the political strategist Steve Bannon, who was Donald Trump's White House chief strategist and senior counselor to the president. Now, the story of Steve Bannon is shown and followed throughout the story of the documentary, but this is in fact used by Alison Clayman to show why Steve Bannon was at one point Donald Trump's favorite right-hand man, and at the same time one of the first people that Donald Trump threw out of his inner circle. One of the main points that Alison Clayman makes within the documentary is Steve Bannon's attempts to form an international global populist group with people such as Jair Bolsonaro, the president of Brazil, who has in fact over the past couple of years used populist rhetoric to push forward the burning of the Amazon and the abuses of civil rights on women, and people like Viktor Orban, who has slowly broken down Hungary's democratic republic and has in fact used populist rhetoric to promote himself as a sort of Hungarian king. Throughout the documentary, she also shows how difficult it is for Steve Bannon to get these people together, because although they agree on paper with one another, they are also simultaneously against one another socioeconomically, because it makes them look more popular at home and in party polls. Within the documentary, it is also incredibly clear that the relationship that has been maintained between Steve Bannon and Donald J. Trump is slowly collapsing, mainly due to the fact that Steve Bannon continuously pushes for this globalist populist network, which Donald J. Trump isn't risking and doesn't want to push forward. Because of that, within the documentary, we can see that there is a phone call between Donald J. Trump's administration and Steve Bannon. Although we don't hear from the side of the White House, we do seemingly get to understand that Steve Bannon is being told to stop. Because of this, we can now acknowledge and know that Steve Bannon is acting outside of Trump's inner circle and attempting to create a far larger inner circle across the globe. Because of this, it is very clear to know and to see that Steve Bannon is using socioeconomics to attempt to push forward an agenda across the globe.